What's up, metalheads? I don't got the sound effects, but I'm using a StreamYard to tape this. I don't got my little iPhone iMovie to where I can actually add the effects later. Hey, check it out. What we're gonna do? I got this in the mail yesterday. I got it upside down. Love bites. Love bites. Remember the song by Judas Priest? Love bites. Love bites. we're gonna check out the video Judgment Day for this, and then I'm gonna kind of give you my rundown of every song. This is a fucking hell of an album, man. Who would have thought? And here, we're talking about Love Bites. I mean, I'm new to this band. A friend of mine, one of my best friends, brother from another mother, Paul, grew up with the guy and everything, but the high school together. He turned me on to a bunch of metal back in those days. He messaged me. He's like, dude, you got to check this band out. And this was like a few weeks ago. And so he shot me the video to Judgment Day, and I watched part of it. I just watched like the first part of it, and I thought, oh shit, I gotta order their CD. That's what I did. I went down it. I just heard the first like maybe 1 minute of the song, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta have this. So I ordered the CD. Then I thought to myself, I gotta just save it because I want to do a reaction video to this. And that was like a few weeks ago. Then I do this show called The Metal Block I just started. In the first episode, I did all Japanese metal bands. And even on that, I had it loaded up. I was going to play the whole video and watch it for the first time. And as I got to that video during the streaming, I did a live streaming. And I guess YouTube, once that video came on, I only got to see the first minute again. And YouTube freaking blocked it and tore it down. And I wasn't sure if I should still be taping. So I stopped the whole video and everything. And then I just resumed taping, and that episode is up, but I took that part out. But yeah, so I still haven't got to see the video all the way through and really just sink my teeth into it, and all that good stuff. So we're going to check that out. We're going to check that out first, and then afterwards, I'm going to give you my take on the CD, man. And Love Bites. Let's see. I got some pictures loaded up here. We got the singer, who is Asami. She's the singer. Oh, yeah, look at the band as a full. Would you think that these chicks can really blow your freaking brains out with metal? I mean, they look like they could be like the Spice Girls or something, the Spice Girls of Japan. I mean, and that's not a bad thing. Spice Girls obviously very good-looking women, and these girls are very, very not too bad on the eyes, as they say. Love Bites, Glory to the World. I'm not sure what that is. We're going to delve a little bit into their Wikipedia and see what their. I know they got some more albums. I guess I'm going to have to check out their past catalog. I think from what I read, they started in 2016. There's that. Then there's the album Love Bites, Judgment Day. I love that cover, right? How cool is that? There's the singer Sami. Then we got the guitar player. Look at that flying V. Her name is Miyako. I got a good friend in Japan named Miyako. Or Miyako is how you say it. Miyako, she says. It's like miracle, but miracle. This is Miyako, though. Oh, Miracle. If you're watching this, hello from the United States. And then we got on guitar Midori. I just found this on Instagram, so I followed him on Instagram. After listening to this album, man, I'm just like blown away. But we'll get into that. And you can't see me right now, just see my hand. All right. And then we also got the drummer. Oh yeah, the guitar Midori, and then the drummer Haruna. She's on drums. Looks very innocent, right? But she could fucking those drums, man, are crazy on this album. And then I guess a new bass player. When I looked at the lineup, I thought she was the bass player. This is Miho, but I guess she's the former bass player. And but they brought Fami in as a new bassist, as you can see right there. It's the picture I snagged off the internet. It says new bassist. Fami. Why do I want to say Cami? Fami. Or is it Fami? Fami. Anyway, she came in 2022, and apparently she's on this album as well. So yeah, she's on this album. Yes, we'll break that open in a little bit. But yeah, so let's do this. Let's get into the video first, and then I'm gonna react to it. Well, kind of, sort of. Like I said, I've heard the song. The song is fucking killer. I didn't get a chance to watch the video all the way through since it's been out, and so this is gonna be kind of a first time for me anyway. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna do the little screen thingy. This is called Judgment Day by the band Love Bites. badass. Real quick, I love the fact that too, and the whole album is all in English. Nothing against singing in Japanese. I love the music when it's sung that way as well. But this is a full all English album, and I think it's really cool. And you get to really hear, what it is they sing about. So this is badass. But I loving it, man. I love the fucking. That shit's fucking. Who's on the keyboards? They don't even say who's on the keyboard. There's got to be some keyboards in there, unless those are samples. All right, let's go with. What was that? Freaking those dual guitars are fucking damn. Are they really playing that shit? I've been playing for 35 years. I ain't never gonna be able to play like that. Damn. On the album, which I'll get into later on the album review, on this song, I was listening to this song all the way through on the album, and the mix of the guitars and the solo part, I felt was kind of drowned out, but I'm hearing it here. It sounds really good. So I don't know if there's a different mix on the video, or maybe it's these headphones compared to the stupid iPhone headphones I have. Anyway, let's get into this. I'll shut up. Fucking hey, man. What the fuck? That was some badass shit, man. Damn. Woo. Judgment Day. I love bites. They ain't kidding around when this is Love Bites, man. They're biting that shit, man. They're biting hard in the freaking the guitar playing. I mean, that whole guitar solo section. I mean, it was Miyako on the Flying V. We got how you say her name? Midori with the cool ass braids, and she got a cool look and going on. But fuck, just going back and forth, and I could really hear the guitar on this because, like I said, when I listened to the CD, it was hard to hear the guitar on that part, and I think it was mostly like the last part of the guitar solo. It was kind of similar drowned it out with those keyboards, but here I was able to hear everything. I mean, just fucking crazy ass back and forth, and yeah, don't underestimate these fucking chicks, man. Shit. But no one should. I mean, women have come a long way in rock. I remember back in the day when it was like, if you're a female guitar player or whatever, then you're gonna get compared to like Joan Jett or Lita Ford or any of those. But then later on, as we got a little bit more modern, it's always like the Nita Strausses and the Orianthes and things like that. But so many freaking phenomenal guitar players that are women, and I see a lot on Instagram that I follow. But I don't think there's any difference between you're a man or a woman. I think it's all about just how invested you are into your instrument, whether you're male or female, and you're just going to kick ass if you want to kick ass, you're going to practice and kick ass regardless, But yeah, so that was Judgment Day, the video, and I'm gonna have to look on I'm gonna have to look on YouTube and see if they have any more videos. I know they had one. I saw that was an instrumental, but I didn't hear no instrumental on this album, so I don't know where that was from. I went to double check and look at that. It looked like it was a video that just came out too. So maybe I have to react to that one. Love Bites. What do you think of them? Is it look, Baby Metal, Love Bites? Is there any competition between the two? Obviously, two different sounding bands, obviously. But this band here, like these women are really playing those instruments compared to the band in Baby Metal, who are also playing their instruments, and they're kick-ass musicians no matter what. But if you were to put them back, pit them against each other, I wonder. But I'm not into that. You know what? People always used to ask me, like, who's a better guitar player? Who blows who away? Is it Eddie Van Halen or Yngwie Malmsteen? And I always say this: it's whoever you feel you like to listen to. It's whoever rubs you the right way, and whoever rubs you the wrong way, who you're not going to listen to. I was always more of an Yngwie guy because I like Yngwie's style more than Eddie Van Halen's. Now, that doesn't mean Eddie Van Halen sucks or that he's worse than Yngwie. It just means I prefer Yngwie's style over Eddie's. And or when it was always Randy Rhoads versus Eddie Van Halen, they had a rivalry going back in the younger days. And there's stuff that Randy can't do or there's stuff that Eddie can't do that Randy can, and vice versa. So there is no, who's better than who. It's just they just have different, styles, and they're gonna just hit someone's ear in a different way. So yeah, so there is no competition. So I did do some on the okay. So let's take a look at the CD here. Okay, so you can't really see the glare, so I'm gonna just put the picture up again. Look at that cover. Let's see, what did I do with it? Oh yeah, right there. Boom, 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 boom. I'm still working this board here. So yeah, Love Bites Judgment Day. It looks like there's a freaking wolf or something eating something. There's a snake in there. Yeah. Or is he getting attacked by a bunch of snakes? Judgment Day. Is it the snakes judging the wolf? Oh! Oh, look on the inside though. This is cool. So here's the back of it. If you can see that. See, look, it says, "A very elegant looking ladies." You're thinking like, oh wow, this is probably some nice pop music. I'm gonna put this nice pop CD on. And guess what? Every freaking song on this album is just like super fast and like heavy. And like I was thinking there's gotta be a ballad on here somewhere. Oh man. Oh, look at this cool thing on the inside. It's got these autographs. Yeah. Like cool little notes and stuff that they handwritten. Look, if you see right there, it says right there. This is by Miyako. She's saying, Eric, you are the most phenomenal guitar player in the entire world. We are so honored to have you listen to our CD and do this reaction video. We bow to your. That's what it said. I'm serious. Look up close. See, that's what it says. They're totally giving me praise. Woo! Oh, cat. That's my cat. Meow, meow. She's always got a meow. Okay, so we got the booklet. We got this cool. I don't know if you can see it good. What? Yeah, my cat's always meow. She talks more than I do. I should look it up better to the camera. Okay, there's there. Got the lyrics. So I said every song is in English too, which is cool. You know, not that they have to be. I'm not expecting them to speak English all the time. I think it's cool because you're gonna hit the freaking more markets when you um that's what Loudness did. When Loudness was all Japanese for their first 4 or 5 albums, and they put out Crazy Nights or Thunder in the East, all English, and that's when they hit it big. Hit it big in the U.S. All right, so then obviously the CD here. Look at that, it's pretty nice looking. So yeah, let's run through the songs here. I made little notes on each my little iPhone here. Oh, let me see if I can see it good. So the first song, "We Are the Resurrection." Such a cool title. Fast, very Yngwie sounding, very neoclassical sounding. It just starts off in your face. It's got a cool little intro and everything. "Judgment Day," which we just heard, and we just saw it. It's such a powerful sounding song, from start to finish. My only complaint I put down here on this, because my only complaint was that I couldn't hear the guitar solos that good. I felt like they were kind of drowned in the mix. But after watching the video and hearing in the video, it sounds pretty good. It sounds to me like, like it should have sounded on the CD. Maybe I got to hear it again. That's probably what it is. I only gave this one. I only got this thing yesterday, so I got the chance to really listen to it today. "The Spirit Lives On" is another track. There's 10 tracks on this whole album, which is cool. It's a very fast up tempo. So far, the first 3 tracks have just been like in your face, like fully fast. There's like no slowing down for these ladies, man. No fucking around is pretty much the attitude that they have on this first 3 songs. "Wicked Witch." Now this song, wow, like right out the gate, it's heavy. It's got an Iron Maiden influence gallop. It totally reminds me of something that could be on the Seventh Son of the Seventh Son, maybe like even like The Evil That Men Do. It just has that feel, especially when the chorus kicks in. The lead vocal is slightly a little bit buried in the mix. I feel like that could have been lifted up a little bit better, but there's such a good vocal melody that you kind of don't really pay attention. You don't really care about the mix. You're hearing that vocal melody that she's doing, and it's very good and very catchy. So far, I think this is my favorite song on the album. So far, after hearing it one time. "Stand and Deliver," "Shoot 'Em Down." It's another fucking in your face. No slowing down for this track. It's pretty strong. It's a pretty strong, solid track. I mean, there's not really a lot of hooks or nothing. Not a very melodic chorus or anything. It's a good song, and it's definitely not skippable. So you definitely want to like let it play. Just let it play. Just let it play. There's nothing skippable so far. If it's skippable, I'll say skippable. Skip that shit. "Victim of Time," another fast song. How much coffee have these girls been? How much did they drink before they went to the studio? There's like fucking kick-ass song. It's melodic too. It's very melodic and it's fast. They keep up the double bass and oh man, 16th beats and whatever. "My Orion," another great track. Oh, the opening riff on this song is really good. It's very unique. It's catchy. It's unique. I think this is my second favorite song. Because "Wicked Witch" is my first favorite. I think this is my second favorite song because the way that verse is, it's a very chugging verse. The guitars are like that kind of very good tempo. Very traditional heavy metal sounding, which I loved. I love the chorus. The progression of the chorus, the chords that they're using, almost sounds like Motley Crue's "Too Young to Fall in Love." Like the chords behind that, it almost sounds like that. I was almost singing that song to it. Oh yeah, and the fucking bass guitar, man, or even the guitar solo. The guitar solo in this, man, phenomenal musicianship throughout this whole album. I mean, it's like I said, I'm blown away by how good it is. The next song, "Last in the Garden," or no, "Lost in the Garden." Why am I saying last name? "Lost in the Garden." Another fucking very fast neoclassical sounding. Man, it's like I was thinking, okay, "Lost in the Garden." This is going to be a ballad. This is going to be mellow. This is good. This is where they kind of cool things down, let you take a breath. Because you've been like freaking just running like in circles, like crazy fast at 150 miles per hour, listening to every song. But no, so far it's not a slow ballad. And then we got Dissonance. That's the next song. This is very thrash metal sounding. Very thrash metal. Very cool too. Like I really I really dig it almost teeters on like black metal, you know. But it's a very fast song. Then the very last song, Soldier Stands Solidarily. Soldier Stands Solidarily. Another good song, not a ballad. It's another fast, in your face. Every song, like I said, these chicks ain't fucking around, man. They're out to blow your freaking brains out with this fucking tempos and this neoclassical sounding and just all these riffs that are going on, and the vocals. I mean, like I said, there are some areas where the vocals could be a little bit better in the mix. Not, I mean, as far as the performance of the vocals, fucking phenomenal. But sometimes the mix gets a little drowned out. It sounds like there's just maybe too many guitars and those keyboards, whatever it is that they're using, sometimes can drown out certain areas. But the guitar work is just phenomenal. Definitely recommend it. Get out there and get Judgment Day. Do I have it upside down? Judgment Day from Love Bites. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to more of their albums. I'm gonna see. Let's see real quick. I got a little bit of time left. I think we're 22 minutes in. Let's do this. Let me share the screen here, and we're gonna take a look at their discography. Okay, just let me figure out how to do this part. All right, can you all see that? All right. So the members are Haruna drums, Midoriya guitars. We already went through that. So they started in 2016. It looks like they came from a band called, I guess the members Miho and Haruna. They're the ones that formed the band, I guess. In 2016, they were from a band called Destros. And then, so they're from 2016 to present. They're active. Let's check out their discography. Okay. So in 2017, they released Awaking from Abyss, and then Clockwork Immortality, Electric Pentagram in 2020. Ooh, I'm going to check that out. I like the title. Electric Pentagram. They got some EPs. Love Bites EP. The Love Bites EP in 2017. Battle Against Damnation in 2018. Glory, Glory to the World. That must have been that picture I saw that when I said Glory to the World. So I'm going to check all that out. So I'm going to definitely get out there. Obviously I'm going to go on iTunes and stream some of it and see what we got going on there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna stop sharing that. All right, so what do you think? Love Bites? Are you a fan? And if you are you going to go out and get the record? I always recommend, and I always try to push people to buy physical music if you can. It's okay to stream, which is fine. I mean, we're in a streaming world, and just buy physical music, because you know what? AI is coming along, and I've been reading a lot about this. All these people like creating music out of AI, man. It's like it's gonna freaking kill the music industry. So you need to start buying physical music so these artists can survive, because AI is gonna wipe us all out, man. Back in the day when Napster and all that shit happened, and people like pretty much rocked the music world. People downloading and sharing files, and just as we're starting to recover from all that, financially, and musicians are starting to recover. Here comes AI to nail in the final nail into the coffin, and just probably pretty much obliterate. It's gonna be like the frickin' the Big Bang for dinosaurs. Oh, let's not let that happen, people. Please, if you hear a song that's AI, I don't care how good the song sounds, just do not frickin' support it. Show that's the only way this shit's not going to take over but as long as people don't give a shit, like you just hear a song, oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I don't care who's singing it. I don't care how it was created. Then it's just going to take over, and then real musicians and real people who put their blood, sweat, and tears in songs. Because that's what music is about. Is about putting your soul into it. You can't do that. A computer cannot do that, no matter how much they try. A computer cannot do that. All right. So yeah, enough of my rant on AI. All right. How do you know I'm not AI right now? I'm AI Eric. Get it? AI. That's my name. R-I-K. Anyway, hope you enjoyed Love Bites, Judgment Day. Get out there and get it. Get their other stuff as well. It's been a pleasure doing this. It was fun. I did it last minute. I came home from work, so I got to do a reaction video for this. Fucking such a great record. So yeah, check out my other show, The Metal Block. The next one I'm going to be doing in a couple of weeks is going to be an all black metal special, all black metal videos and black metal talk with maybe a special guest as well. And so as I always say, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, but you got to be kind to yourself, because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. All right. So peace out, horns up, peace out. Oh yeah.